This blue sow on screen is 28-4, and she is cataloged as Lot 4. And there's a whole host of reasons why she deserves to be here on the front end of the catalog. This Wag sow comes from a long line of very influential females. We've talked about her grandmother in multiple sales over the years. This particular sow goes back to the old full strut sow 122-13. In fact, there were so many sows out of that sow family last year that sow got a page in the catalog again, and that doesn't happen very often. So tremendous sow family, and that always substantiates why I have so much faith and belief in particular sows. This gilt was a show gilt. Boots will remember her well from that standpoint. Her shiny moment, her biggest shiny moment was actually last year when she was bred to roll call, and that was a tremendous litter, young. Those pigs were very popular as baby pigs, and they fed extremely well. We had the Banks family had the reserve lightweight crossbear at Missouri State Fair. My daughter Harper showed the reserve light cross gilt there in the 4-H show at the Missouri State Fair, and then there was a Barra that won his class at Iowa. And then another bear that ended up being grand overall at the Indiana Stock Show. And so just a tremendous litter relative to depth and consistency. Lots of good pigs to talk about in that litter. And she's continued to generate. Her heavy hitters this spring were very good. In fact, we did a choice lot in the February sale, and the pig that was grabbed out of that choice lot was a heavy hitter out of this particular sow. So we've got her bred to head first. I think this is a tremendous opportunity for the buyer. We're going to talk at length about head first here when we talk about the boars, but from a mating standpoint, I think this will be incredible.
Yeah, and your first impression on video or picture here is, this thing's ears are just a little sideways, and I can promise you, I don't think to date we've had a pig out of her that's had any kind of ear sort whatsoever. Honestly, they've always been just a shot tighter and smaller eared as a whole, but aside from that, this sow is consistently just cranked out quality. And quality pigs that have fed and performed at the highest level. I know that pig that the Rogers family showed last year was very, very good the whole way. Ended up winning the Indiana Stock Show there a few weeks later. And then there was a slew of those in Missouri that fed very, very well. And like Jesse said, that her heavy hitter litter this spring, those look very promising as of now still. There's a couple in Iowa, there's a couple in Missouri that I'm very, very fond of, and I think have a really good chance come August here. But the sow's done a very good job. She's been very good in terms of her show gilt perspective, in terms of her bear perspective. They fed very, very well, and I think the way that she's bred here, I think it's set up as good as it could be for you. I think a home run type of a deal here for sure.
Again, we're talking about 28-4, this blue Wag sow. She's bred to head first and sells as Lot 4.